Imagine walking into a store with $17,000 in cash, pointing at the display case, and hearing the word, "No." Not "we are out." Just "no." Not for you. Not yet. And the display case? It is empty anyway. It has been empty for years. And that empty case is exactly why this company sells $11 billion of watches a year. This is Rolex, and almost everything you think you know about this company is completely backwards. In the next 9 minutes, why the most famous luxury brand on earth is owned entirely by a charity. Why a brand new Rolex is worth more the second it leaves the store. And why the shortage is not an accident. It is the product. Our story starts with an orphan. Hans Wilsdorf loses his mother at 12 years old and his father just 1 year later. At 22, he lands in London, and in 1905, he starts a small company assembling watches. Now understand the world he walked into. Real men carried pocket watches. A watch on the wrist was considered women's jewelry. Strapping a delicate machine to the part of your body that hits door frames? People thought it was idiotic. Wilsdorf bet everything that the idiots were everyone else. But a bet like that needs proof. In 1926, Rolex built the Oyster, the first truly waterproof sealed watch case in the world, a machine locked inside armor. Then came the master stroke. 1927. A young British swimmer named Mercedes Gleitze attempts to cross the English Channel, and Wilsdorf puts an Oyster on her wrist. 10 freezing hours in the sea. The watch comes out, ticking perfectly. Wilsdorf does not just celebrate quietly. He buys the entire front page of the Daily Mail newspaper to tell the world. It is arguably the first athlete endorsement in history. A century before Instagram, this orphan invented influencer marketing. 1931. The perpetual rotor. A watch that winds itself as you move. That word, perpetual, is still on every dial. Then, in 1960, Wilsdorf did something no billionaire ever does, and it changed everything. Rule 1. Answer to no one. His wife had died. He had no children. So Wilsdorf gave Rolex away. 100% of the company transferred into a charitable foundation he created. Let that sink in for a moment. Rolex has no shareholders, no stock price, no quarterly earnings calls. It never has to grow to satisfy anyone. It publishes no numbers at all. Everything you hear about Rolex, even its revenue, is a guess by outside analysts. A company that answers to no one can play a game no public company can play, the infinite game. Decisions measured in decades, not quarters. And that freedom is what makes rule number 2 possible. Rule 2. Never make enough. Analysts estimate Rolex makes about 1.2 million watches every year. That is $11 to $12 billion, nearly a third of the entire Swiss watch industry by value. They could double production tomorrow. The demand is absolutely there. They refuse. Because Rolex learned the oldest rule of desire. People do not line up for what is available. Scarcity is not a supply problem at Rolex. Scarcity is the marketing department. Which brings us to Rule 3, the strangest rule of all. Choose your customer. You do not simply buy a steel Daytona. You apply for one. There is no official waiting list. Each authorized dealer keeps its own private list, and your place depends on your history. How much have you already spent here? Are you a good customer? Are you loyal to the boutique? Read that again. To be allowed to spend $17,000, you first must spend thousands more on watches you wanted less. The purchase is not a transaction anymore. It is a promotion. Something you earn. And that machine produces something that should not exist in economics, an upside-down market. A steel Daytona retails for $16,900, if you can get one at all. Walk out of the dealer, drive to a reseller, and that same watch sells for $22,000 to $25,000. That is up to 50% profit for owning a watch for one single afternoon. Almost everything you buy dies in value the moment you touch it. A Rolex is born appreciating. How far does it go? In 2017, Paul Newman's own Daytona came up for auction, a 50-year-old used watch. It sold for $17.75 million. 12 minutes of bidding. The estimate had been $1 million. The empty display case did that. Not the steel. The story. Now, the honest part. Critics say the shortage is manufactured. A machine for turning customers into supplicants. And dealers into kingmakers, bundling unwanted watches with the ones you actually came for. Rolex denies engineering any of it. And here is the newest twist in the story. The spell may finally be weakening. Since 2025, display cases have watches in them again. Gray market premiums have collapsed on most models. The pandemic frenzy is cooling, and the machine is being tested for the first time in a generation. Remember Costco, the company that refuses to charge you more? And it won the world's trust. Rolex is the same machine, running in reverse. It refuses to sell you more, and it won the world's desire. One kills its prices, one kills its supply. Both became untouchable by mastering the very same skill. The rarest skill in business. Saying no to easy money today, to own tomorrow. The empty case was never empty. Empty case was never empty. It was full of the only thing Rolex actually sells. The weight. Next time. The company that put a chip in everything and accidentally became the most important business on Earth. NVIDIA.